To hell with Atiku, Samuel Ortom fumes. INEC battle 600 court cases over 2023 general elections. Avoid these 22 states in Nigeria, UK warns citizens. I'm different from other politicians, Peter Obi. The crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party is getting messy as Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State blasted the presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar over the alleged killing of Benue people. The governor, while hosting his colleagues from Rivers, Oyo, Abia and Enugu State to Edina Makurdi, said to hell with Atiku. Ortom said he won't support Atiku's presidential bid to continue the killing of his people, while lamenting the killing of 18 persons in his council area last Friday. The governor said he would not support a Fulani man to become Nigeria's next president. Ortom specifically said, to hell with Atiku and anyone supporting him. They should go and tell him, you want me to be a slave to a Fulani? I better die. Anybody supporting Atiku is an enemy of Benue. My people are being killed and you want me to be quiet? My tenure ends in May and you can do whatever you want if you think you have the powers. I have written my will. When I gave it to my wife, she cried all night. If I die at 62, many of my mates have gone long time ago, and if I die today, I'm a fulfilled person, but let it be recorded that I died resisting the invasion and killing of my people. I will never support a Fulani man to become president. If there is another person who is ready to work with me and ensure the security of my people, I will work with him. Ortom also said that Atiku dishonored him as Benue State Governor because he did not include him in his campaign team and didn't seek his consent on those he drafted into the campaign council from Benue State. The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Maud Yakubu, on Monday, November 7, 2022 in Abuja, lamented that the commission is currently facing 600 court cases that arose over the nomination of candidates for the 2023 general elections. The INEC chief spoke at a capability building organized by the Court of Appeal for Election Petition Tribunal members built to adjudicate on election disputes for next year's general elections. Yakubu revealed the situation became worrisome when a political party served 70 court summons on the electoral body in one day on the same issue. He said that most of the cases seeking an order to compel INEC to accept their nominations were instituted after the closure of time allowed by law for nominations. Despite the enormity of the court cases, Yakubu assured that the electoral body would obey and abide by all valid court orders at all times. He, however, cautioned High Court to resist the temptation of attempts to review final judgments of the Supreme Court on election disputes. Yakubu said that the 2023 general election will bring better experience into Nigeria's political space, being the first to be conducted after the repeal of the 2010 Electoral Act and the first since the advent of the 2022 new Electoral Act that gives legal backing to the use of technology into the conduct of elections in the country. The United Kingdom has warned its citizens against traveling to 22 states in Nigeria. This was announced by the UK Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office in a statement published on its website on Monday, November 7, 2022. The warning is connected to the security situation in the country. The statement reads, FCDO travel advice exists to inform British nationals so that they can make decisions about traveling abroad. There continues to be a number of states in Nigeria where we advise British nationals against all but essential travel. These include Bauchi, Kano, Jigawa, Niger, Sokoto, Kogi, Abia, Plateau, Taraba within 20 kilometers of the border with Niger and Kebbi states and non-riverine areas of Delta, Bayelsa and Rivers State. We also advise against all travel to Borno State, Yobe State, Adamawa State, Gombe State, Kaduna State, Katsina State, Zamfara State, and the riverine areas of Delta State, Bayelsa State, Rivers State, Akwa Ibom State, and Cross River State. The UK keeps its travel advice under regular review and making these assessments and uses information from a wide range of sources. The UK advised its citizens to monitor these advice for the latest updates and stay in contact with their travel providers. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, has dispelled the idea that he is not different from other politicians who have jumped from one political party for another. Nigerian politicians are fond of jumping parties mostly to remain in power and to stay relevant politically. Since he launched his presidential campaign, Obi has gained a reputation for being anti-establishment as he consistently speaks about cutting the cost of governance and reducing corruption to the barest minimum in Nigeria. But due to his movement from one party to another, many Nigerians believe that Obi is a member of the political class that brought the country to its present situation and can't claim to be different from them. Obi, however, maintained that he is different from other politicians because he seeks to do the right things. When asked what sets him apart from a typical Nigerian politician who jump parties, Obi said, I am different. The difference is that when I say things not going the way I think they should, I move on. I would rather do the right thing and lose than do the wrong thing and win. That is why I am different. Since he joined the presidential race in May, Obi has become one of the big candidates in the race with a large number of youths yearning for his presidency. Here are the headlines again. To hell with Atiku, Samuel Ortom fumes. I need battle 600 cases over 2023 general elections. Avoid these 22 states in Nigeria, UK warns citizens. I'm different from other politicians, Peter Obi. Thank you for listening to with us at Wisdom Yard Online TV. I am Odeliki Mofin from